Have you ever sat down to look over your checking account and find out there's a mistake? And it's not just a mistake, but you're going to be in overdraft and you're going to bounce checks. Your electric bill's going to be drafted and it's going to bounce. Or you don't have the money now to pay your car payment because you goofed on that. I remember my heart racing and a little sweat on the upper lip, a little sweat in the palms of my hands, and how scared I would be because I couldn't pay something and I was out of control and I was behind. I remember that feeling. Plus, I felt stupid. I felt ashamed. And then I added zeros to it because I got into a bunch of real estate debt, millions of dollars worth. And the bank called our notes, and then everything was out of control. And I went from merely being ashamed and merely being scared to completely terrified. I was so stinking scared I couldn't breathe. My wife, she used to think before that I was smart, but here I was, we were losing everything. They cut our water off, and I'm pretty handy, so I went out there and turned it back on. Then they came and took the meter out. That's not funny. It's not funny at all. It wasn't funny. We didn't have any water. I had little kids in the house. It was awful. I had to go sell stuff, and I figured out some way to sell some stuff and went and paid the bill, and they put the meter back in. Because I was stealing water is what it amounted to. I was that scared. I was that stupid. I was that broke. You ever been there? You ever gone out in the driveway and wondered if the car was going to be there? You're afraid it's going to be picked up? You ever parked your car in the garage so they couldn't repo it? Because you knew they were after it? You ever had such a fight with your spouse because they lied to you about spending that you thought your marriage was over? Have you ever looked at your kids and wondered if they were actually going to go to school, be able to go to college because you're so freaking irresponsible you don't know where your money's going? And you have this sense of shame, like I'm a bad parent. Have you ever bought something and you woke up the next morning and you felt like, God, I must be 4 years old. I completely impulsed that. And it's a major purchase, and now we've got more payments, and we're so stupid, now we got more payments. You ever walked into Sam's or Costco and thought the guy checking at the door was checking to make sure you spent $200, so you leave with 9 gallons of peanut butter? Because you just know it's a deal. You ever signed paperwork to borrow money and not even read it? Don't even know what you got into? Only to find out later that they screwed you. And you got prepayment penalties and a higher interest rate than you were promised. The guy on the other side of the table lied. But you didn't read the check, and so it's your fault. You ever done that? I have. I've done all those things. Done every bit of that. Most people do, by the way. You ever fill up all your credit cards, and since you need to keep living, you go fill out applications for more new credit cards, and then you're mad because they turn you down for the ability to go further into debt because you're already screwed? You ever done that? I have. I mean, at some point, I get it. In other words, I've been there, done that. I've got the T-shirt. Sharon and I have yelled at each other over NSF fees. We have yelled at each other over her spending too much at the grocery store when she wasn't. We had those money fights. Really. And we're like hillbillies, so we know how to fight. It ain't pretty. You know, it was a lot of years ago. About 30 years ago when all that was happening. But you know, when I'm sitting here talking about it, it feels like it just happened 20 minutes ago. I can still feel the shame. I can still feel the guilt. I can still feel the lack of confidence creeping up in the back of my throat, causing a knot and a tightness. If you connect to any of that, let me tell you this. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be that way. You work too hard to be this broke. But you're going to start making adult decisions instead of child decisions. You don't have to live this way. You can live on a plan. You can get in control. You can get the stupid car paid off or sell it. You can be on a plan that your spouse and you are in agreement and there's unity and there's communication in your marriage. You can start looking at your kids and go, hey, I got your back, kiddo. I got your dadgum college fund started. I'm on baby step 5 because I busted through baby step 2. We sold everything. We're getting out of debt. We're getting our dadgum life back. We're not living like this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going to change. You can decide that. Here's what's funny. It's just like that. You just decide. I'm not living from stupidity to stupidity, from guilt to guilt, from shame to shame, from dumb decision to dumb decision anymore. I stop it today. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not living like this anymore. You can make that decision right now. Ready, set, go. Get your stupid credit cards out and cut them up. Right now. Right now. If you keep doing stupid, don't scratch your head and wonder why you're freaking broke. If you keep being immature and acting like you're 4 years old, don't scratch your head and wonder why you're broke. But you can stop it. I did. You can stop it. You can decide to stop it right now. You can jump online and find a Financial Peace University class and get your butt in one. There's people there that have made mistakes. There's people there that'll love you in spite of your fact you've been stupid. Because I've been stupid, and I'm the guy who wrote the course, so shut up. You can get in there, and people will love you anyway because they've been stupid too, and we're going to stop it together. This is a Stop Stupid movement. That's what this is. This is a grow up and be an adult movement. That's what this is. And we'll help you. We'll show you how. And it's a proven plan. It's step by step by step. You do exactly what I teach, you will win. This stuff works. 10 million people really can't be that wrong. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. You can do this. You know, that really is the message. Whether you've got $270,000 in student loan debt or $27,000, whether you've got a $50,000 income or a $500,000 income,